up here in the top right-hand corner, the map, of course, being Daybreak, we have got the Red Toss, who, well, to be completely honest here, he just stomped all over his opponent last game there. 6 Immortals, good thing to have, and everything else, those crazy upgrades, stained with the blood of his enemies. We've got Dutch. Then in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the Master of 7 Pools, 1 game down in the series. Of course, as I keep saying, this is the finals. We have the Yellow Zerg RageQuit, who for once is not 7 pooling. Yeah. And I have no idea what they're talking about right now. So I'm going to smile and nod and smile some more. Probably RageQuit's going to be going for the 15-15. That is 15 spawning pool followed by 15 hatch. Very, very economic build here. Allows Zerglings out in time to not let those pylons do too much of a delay, while at the same time still being very, very economic. I would dare say it is the standard of this matchup, and we do see that there is saving of minerals from RageQuit. He's only at 14 food, interestingly enough. There we go, 15 food, and we should be seeing that spawning pool or something. Are we going to be seeing a hatch out of him? Ooh, we're going to be seeing a hatch first. This is not a good thing to do if your opponent knows it. But oh, that probe is not close enough right there. And bam, down goes the hatchery. Now, if he really wants to be ballsy, he can just go ahead and do another hatch before he makes his pool, but I don't think that he'd be that crazy. Now, we do have a saving up of minerals from Dutch over here. Probably going to be seeing a forge, or we're just going to see a Nexus. If we saw a Nexus, I'd be surprised. If we saw a Forge, that would not be the worst thing ever. Of course, this probe is going to go over here and try and deny a third base, but then again, we don't see RageQuit going ahead and putting down another hatchery. Does not have the minerals too. Probably going to be going ahead and sticking down that spawning pool, and yes, there it is in his base. And of course, we do have that Nexus coming out of Dutch. First thing here. Makes perfect sense. Very, very safe thing to do, just because his opponent went hatch first. Not going to have Zerglings for quite some time. Unless it's like an MC-style 15 pool? I don't know. Oh, oops. 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 I think that pylon placement was a little bit off right there, but it's okay. Gateway coming down the forge, 3/4 of the way done, and that probe, where is that probe? I think that probe is not dead, is it? That probe is dead. I went ahead and missed that. Damn. We do have the gas coming down from RageQuit, and we don't have a third base yet. Or do we? Oh, here we go. It looks like this drone is going to go ahead, move out, and take that third base. The only question is, will it get there? No, it's going to be a scouting drone. Wow. No third base quite yet from RageQuit. Looks like he's going to be going for a 2-base, maybe a Roach Ling all-in. RageQuit, of course, is loving these early game cheeses. We've seen them time and time again. And, oh, going ahead scouting for proxy pylons from the look of it. In the meantime, we do have 2 queens and 2 zerglings on the way, and not much else. RageQuit not quite supply blocked, but he's getting close there. Dutch Nexus just now finishing. We do have the cannon coming down here, and the gateway is finishing as well. Should be seeing that cybernetics core come down, probably right here to make a full wall off, and then just kill the pylon when it's time to move out. And do we have a... No, we do not have a full wall off. Enough space for 1 zealot. Very, very standard stuff. Once again, this overlord over here going to be able to spot any units moving out, and where is that probe now? That probe's just being annoying. And 1 Zergling on the field, and is there a drone? Wow, RageQuit did not get the drone scout off from the looks there right here. These Zerglings going around and just being annoying in general. Looks like this probe is going to go ahead and keep on running. That Zergling should be able to kill it with enough time. Third base going down for RageQuit here. In the meantime, it looks like there is no other tech. We just have a droning up going on. It is 27 workers. It is in Dutch's favor just because Chrono Boost, like I always say, is a hell of a thing. Warp Gate, and we do have +1 on the way. No Zealot yet. RageQuit not able to do anything, and Dutch realizes this. I'm going to go ahead and just skimp on that for now. It looks like, oh, that Zergling does go ahead and get picked off right where that Zealot normally would be. Really interesting. And this Zergling is going ahead and going after this probe one more time. Dutch getting the scout off, realizing that there is a third base, and we do have a sentry on the way, but not much else. Okay, here we go. 2 assimilators going down, which means this is going to be a tech build. Probably going to be seeing that upgrade-heavy style that we saw from Dutch last game, while RageQuit is just going ahead and droning up. 37 to 37 right now. Ling speed on the way. That third hatch about... oh, 3/4 of the way done right here. And here we go, a Robo. All the tech buildings here at the front. That's interesting. Really, really interesting right there. Sentry, of course, going to be able to go ahead and prevent any early game aggression. But RageQuit just content to go ahead and make lots and lots of drones. We do have only 2 gases on the way, which is rather interesting. Usually you'll see 3 for a 3-base Roach timing, or you'll see 1 just get ring speed out in a lot of drones. 2 is a little bit uncommon. Of course, 11 drones in production. We are at 40 to Wow, 40 to 43, that can't be right. 40 to 44. And Dutch is still ahead on workers. Chrono boost, I'm loving it. And we don't have any queen on the way from this. It looks like we're going to be seeing a queen walk over there in a little bit. Lots of drones down here, and there we go. Another queen does go ahead and pop out, and probably going to lay a tumor, start making its way over. There's the tumor, and there's it making its way over. We do have an observer getting chronoed out right now. 2 forges on the way. Probably going to be seeing... Actually, we probably won't be seeing a third. Twilight Council to go ahead and start those upgrades. And there we go, +1 armor, and what do we have? +1 shields, while that Twilight Council does go ahead and start building. Observer is now on the map, going to be going ahead and trying to scout out RageQuit's tech choices. Lair just now finishing up for RageQuit, and... let's take... oh, okay, RageQuit is actually ahead in workers now. We do have an Immortal coming out of that Robo facility, and just lots and lots of sentries. It looks like Dutch is playing the exact same way, probably going to be seeing some sort of charge out of this, or blink. Doesn't really make a difference. The key thing is the upgrades here. Observer coming out across the map, and ooh, that's 15 drones in production right now. Holy crap. 2 spine crawlers going down here. It looks like, oh, a lot of spine crawlers. 5 spine crawlers going down here in the front, and oh, we got a spire. Where do we have a spire? Where do we have a spire? Spire. I know it's in an obvious place, and I'm just going by it. Wow, okay, where is that spire? Is that spire over here? There's that spire. It's a proxy spire. Oh, RageQuit, you so funny. 10, oh wow, that is 10 spine crawlers coming down. Looks like we're going to be seeing the base trade style of ZVP here. That is to say, you get a lot of mutalisks and you literally just do a base trade. Overlord coming in here, scouting, seeing 2 more gateways, and now we do have charge finish, or starting, hallucination finishing, and we do have a... where are all those sentries? Observer, Zealot. Ah, here we go. Down here at the base, of course. Oh, that is a very nice wall off from Dutch right there. Going ahead, steering his third as fast as he can. Fire just about to finish up here. And let's go ahead and take a look at the workers. 65 to 61. Not the kind of advantage you really want. You want to have way more workers than that against your opponent, but hey, when you're going Spire, you can get away with it. Templar Archives on the way here, and this is going to be particularly troublesome for RageQuit just because, yeah, Archons, they hurt. 12 mutalisks in production right here. That's going to be able to do a ton of damage, and that Templar Archives will be done in time to go ahead and make units to go ahead and prevent that. But the question is, will he actually have them? Of course, those mutalisks are going to be kind of a surprise just because of this proxy spire up here, and we do have cannons coming down in the... yeah, we do have cannons coming down all over the place here. Of course, against 12 mutalisks, that will not fly, and that Overlord does get picked off by that cannon. Supply blocking RageQuit. More and more upgrades coming out of Dutch here, and the mutalisks are on the map. Where is... there we go. I don't know. Okay, that observer's down there to prevent any counterattacks. These mutalisks are not spotted, and they do all go ahead and just run right into... oh no, a move command! Get out of there, mutalisks! And we do have an Archon on the way, and it looks like they're going to go ahead and try and target down this Templar Archives right here. We do have Archons on the way, some Stalkers on the way here, and just needs to do a little bit more damage, 1 or 2 more volleys, and down goes the Templar Archives. 1 Ulysses does fall, but that is how many... oh no, so much damage to those mutalisks right there. I can't really endorse that. 17 mutalisks, of course, still on the map, but oh my god, that was so much damage. That Archon's so good, and here we go, we do have 1 cannon falling there. Well, these 2 mutalisks are going to go ahead and get picked off. A couple of probes going down right there, and that 1 Stalker is not going to be enough to go ahead and fight this off. 7 mutalisks in production, another Templar Archives on the way. Probably up in the main base here, but it is not going to do a whole lot. Still so many mutalisks able to fight off these cannons. These Stalkers do whatever they want. 3 more Stalkers in production here, down here, but these upgrades are going to make these Stalkers do so well. A lot of mutalisks are actually falling right now. It's only 15 mutalisks on the field here. The Templar Archives just now finishing up once again in the exact same spot it was before RageQuit actually went ahead and killed it. More mutalisks on the map. We still have 18 mutalisks in production right here, and just moving up. Where are they going to move in right here? And that is a Zealot, and it does go ahead and take a lot of damage, but it does not fall. 1 last mutalisk does go down. 2 more mutalisks in production. They just finished up, and here we go. RageQuit just doing as much damage with these mutalisks as he can while we have a Ling run by over here at the 3rd base, but it's not going to do anything just because there are so many cannons there. This does force reaction with those units right there, and these Zerglings, those Zerglings are on hold position, killing a lot of workers right there. 12 workers killed from RageQuit, and RageQuit, what are you doing? You crazy, crazy man. Oh my god, that is a lot of cannons coming down right there. No Archons out on the field. Looks like it was a bit of a supply block for Dutch. Okay, and here we go. These just doing as much damage as they can. More Stalkers being warped in right there. Blink about a third of the way done, but these Mutalisks escape scot-free. Coming on down here where there's just not a whole lot to defend. Doing a bit of damage to those Stalkers, forcing them back. But there's not enough Mutalisks to go ahead and do damage here. He is engaging, but he is losing Mutalisks. These superior upgrades are just doing so much. That is 2-1-2 versus 0-0 Mutalisks. And oh my god, how many Mutalisks are left? Down to 12 Mutalisks after constant production. Now we do have this fourth base up here. We have a Roachborn on the way. 12 more Mutalisks about to pop out, and that is a very lucky Zealot right there. Woo! Okay, Blink almost done right here, and we don't have any... Interesting, we don't have any Archons here. Of course, they're not really mobile. We do have 4 Photon Cannons. Dutch was saying in chat that he likes to play it very, very safe, and we are seeing the truth of that. 4 Photon Cannons up here as well. Blink is just now going to finish, but we do have a grand total of 24 Mutalisks on the field. And oh, here we go. They are in the base. They are all nice and lined up, and where are they going? Looks like they can go ahead and pick off that pylon down there. It doesn't really power down anything. However, oh, here we go. They're going to move in. They're going to try and do some damage there, taking out 1 cannon, 2 cannons, the other 2 cannons, 1... No, they both get canceled right there, and these Mutalisks are taking so much damage. An excellent Blink Micro out of Dutch does let him go ahead and hold, and oh, blinking right there on top of those Mutalisks, and it looks like those Stalkers are going to take some damage, and oh god, that is a giant mess right there. The Mutalisks taking out more units, and oh, we got some sentries coming in here with that Guardian Shield, which is going to reduce their damage even further if they were in range. These Stalkers go down, 8 more Mutalisks in production, more Stalkers being warped in, and the Mutalisks do go ahead and escape for the time being. Massive number of Zerglings coming down, and these Zerglings are also not upgraded. They are going to be able to go ahead and looks like, oh, we got an engagement coming in here, and they're going to go ahead and wrap around these units while the Mutalisks move in to engage once again. Now, this is really where you do not want to be. Not a lot of Mutalisks in play, but of course, the Zerglings are going ahead and tanking for those Mutalisks. Looks like, do we have a Focus Fire? Yes. Focus Firing down all of those sentries right there. 1 sentry, 2 sentries, 3 sentries. No, third one does not fall. Those upgrades are just so good. It's ridiculous. And okay, there we go. Those Mutalisks do pull back. 15 Mutalisks on the map. 7 in production right here. We do have +1 melee on the way. And this fourth base is getting up and running. Looking at the workers count, we see it is 75 to 66. Dutch doing an excellent job maintaining his cool, maintaining his composure here. But now we have 3-2-3 for the Protoss players. Some Archons being morphed in right here, and we are going to have to see some sort of tech switch. These Mutalisks will not be able to cut it against upgraded Archons. We do have a lot of Spine Crawlers on the map, but still against this many upgrades, it will not do. Mutalisks flying across right here, and there was nothing at this watchtower, so RageQuit does not see that mass of forces. And they do fly right by this observer here, so what do we see out of RageQuit? Do we see any reaction? Yes, heading back over here. RageQuit was just checking for the fourth base, and oh, going right in here in the mineral line, but geez! So many cannons. We have Zealots coming in right here, and they blink forward on the Stalkers, and there we go. The Mutalisks take down the last cannon, and where do they go? They go the hell away from those Archons, going ahead and picking off whatever they can. 1 pylon, 2 pylon, and we have to blink forward again. 2 pylons go down. The last one does go ahead and survive. A few Mutalisks go down, but the retreat is complete. RageQuit a little tiny bit right now, supply block, and we do have a counterattack from Dutch to this fourth base up here. Of course, there are going to be some roaches on the map, and we do have a fifth base from RageQuit right now with a lot of Spine Crawlers going ahead and protecting it. The question is, are these Zealots going to go ahead and focus down the Spire or the Workers? Mutalisks going ahead and just being really passive right now. Going back up into this base right here, is this going to force a pullback from Dutch? I mean, that's really what's needed right here. We do have 9 Spine Crawlers, and oh, those Zealots do all go ahead and just tear through this mineral line. Let's take workers killed. 18 workers killed. That one counterattack went ahead and pulled this game right back into Dutch's favor. Massive army over here, just kind of chilling around in the middle of the map. All these forces are able to deal with Mutalisks extremely well, and buildings, and Spine Crawlers, and oh my god, we're going to need a lot more roaches out of RageQuit if he wants to hold this force. Those upgrades are so scary. This is 3-1-3 plus 2 shields about to finish up, and here we go. The attack comes in. All those Spine Crawlers not able to do much, and poor RageQuit has so much supply up in those Mutalisks that I don't know how effective we can really be with them. I mean, okay, we have +2, and then we have another 2 from Guardian Shield right here, not to mention 3 armor. Here we go, we got some roaches coming in up here, but still, this is, what, 0-1 roaches against all these Archons. 1 Archon does go down right there. Second one does not go down. Looks like we got a bit of a regroup, and where are those Mutalisks? Where are those Mutalisks? Did they all get shredded? They all got shredded right there. Looks like they walked into an Archon and died a horrible fiery death, while we do have a massive remax coming out on roaches right here. And oh, that Archon's about to have a really bad day. We don't have any sentries with this, and here we go, we got the attack coming in, the Roach Hug. One Archon does go down, but there are 3 Immortals with it, and so many upgrades. Blinking of the Stalkers, these Roaches are falling left and right, all the Archons are down, 1 Immortal is down, 2 Immortals, oh, that Immortal might just survive this attack. Move command, no micro going on right there, 1 Immortal does fall, and the second one is going to go ahead and survive thanks to a flank from Dutch. Rage Quit creating 30 more Roaches. Of course, these Roaches are only at 0-1 right now. There are no units up here, while Dutch does have this 4th base up and running along with the rest of them. Mined out at his mains, then again, so is Rage Quit. And these drones are all transferring up there while we have more and more Roaches coming across the map. Hives coming down and Infestation Pit with Pathogen Glands. These Infestors are going to pop out. They're not going to have enough energy for a Fungal. This is going to be really worrisome against Blink Stalkers of all things. We do see the move out from Dutch here, taking out... Oh no! Move command! These Roaches are taking so much damage. They are being concaved. We have Blink Micro going down right here, and this is not going to be a cost-effective trade at all. This is possibly the most effective, and all with the manner. GG! Dutch's style of Protoss is amazing, the heart from both players, and let's go ahead and, well, let's go ahead and wait for this game to play out. I want to see these units go ahead and trash everything, because even though it's Protoss, I still like to see harness destruction. No more units, of course, being made, despite having 44 Larva. The money just isn't there to blink forward, and if you're a Protoss watching this, some advice to live by from Rage Quit right there. And there we go, the game is done. Congratulations to Dutch for being the champion of the Platinum Diamond number 35. And of course, thank you everybody for coming out. Tell your friends. Let's have a bigger tournament next time and see what kind of excitement we can get. Anyway, guys, this is it for me. I have been your faithful caster, Bear, and I'm going to catch you on the flip side. As always, good luck, have fun, good games, and good night.